This is a map of Altadena printed with white ink on a cream paper. All of the paper is antique paper, so it has this sort of history of the area, a little bit of iridescence from where the ink is. Altadena is the neighborhood that I lived in before most of it burned down. You can see I lived right here on this corner in the Eaton fire, and I made this piece for the show that I curated, My House Burned Down, which is a show that features 8 artists whose houses burned down. 4 from the recent disaster and 4 from individual small disasters in the past. I made this piece specifically for it, where attendees are invited to take one of the maps, put it on the plaque that is etched brass, and then take this crayon that I made. I sculpted my house from memory and then cast it into a crayon. And you could take the crayon and make a rubbing from the plaque. Find a good surface. And then you get to keep the print. But in order to make this print, you destroy a piece of my house and part of Altadena. The word change is sort of an inevitability. We all have to live with it. You can't stop it. I live next to Mountain View Cemetery, where the author Octavia Butler is buried. She has this quote: "All that you touch, you change. All that you change changes you. The only lasting truth is change. God is change." So in many ways, this is a reference to her writing, and also that when I lived there, and in other times, I enjoyed going to grave sites and doing rubbings, which is a memorial practice of taking a little piece, a little printed piece away with you from the grave site. So I am encouraging attendees to engage in this sort of grave rubbing activity. Taking a print, being involved in the change that has affected me so much, but a change that was a force of climate change and continues to affect all of us.